Our time here, 31 minutes. I think we did it. Yeah. You guys ready for your headliner? Let's fucking, more show. I'm not leaving until we all clap. I don't give a shit. I don't care. He's a goddamn entertainer. I've known him for a while. He's spent the last 10 years honing comedy, and he's from actually Hartford, Connecticut, so this is a huge deal, and he is amazing. Please give a warm welcome to Mo Green, everyone. Give it up for Mo Green.
Clap it up for Mr. Brian. So gay jokes work. That's basically. So she's like, no, they don't work at all. I was like, hey, that was weird. I was like, who's that? Bob Backlund? I know he's from he's from Connecticut too. He's like West Hartford, something like that. I remember I saw Tony Todd getting wings from Wings over West Hartford in 2001. You know who Tony Todd is? Candyman. The guy that plays He's from Hartford. He's from there. He got wings from Wings of West Hartford, then he died shortly after. Like 20 years afterwards. Oh my God. I'm glad y'all like all sitting like far away from me. Because I got anxiety. I prefer the crowd to be away, so I'm mad at y'all. Y'all got invited? Nah, it's so much better if y'all been closer. Like we're like an intimate audience. If y'all pull closer, I'm not gonna roast y'all. I can see every single last one of y'all. So being further away is not gonna make the situation any different. You know what I mean? Got different generations in here. Y'all be like more millennials. You know, they look kind of young. You know what I'm saying? Millennials. You know what I mean? You got Generation X probably like on the cusp. He's like, don't say baby boomers. I was gonna say it. Behind you, that's definitely baby boomers. Don't try to stunt. That's the millennial table right here. You know what I'm saying? The only other black brother in this room. When it go down, he got my back. We already worked that out. That's a silent generation, but they're very loud. That's a silent generation. You know what the silent generation is? You don't? That's like the generation. That was kind of fucked up because it's a generation before the baby boomers. I'm basically saying. I know. I'm just kidding. You look like T-Move Phil Donahue. I wish I had that silver hair. He looks like he gives the weather report as foreplay. We are predicting a typhoon at 4 p.m. in my pants. Yeah, exactly. Blanche from the Golden Girls. Blanche! Oh, sexy, man. Blanche got my dick hard when I was 6 years old. That shit was... Did you know, like, Blanche on the Golden Girl, you know she was only 51? Yeah. Because, like, people in the 80s, they just didn't care about their looks. They just keep the old lady hair with the... Like, you know, like, you got nice silky hair. Don't do the afro ever. Don't make your hair look like his hair. No, like, don't do it. I cut it. They did, like, a side-by-side picture, like, of J-Lo when she was 51 and Blanche from the Golden Girls when she was 51. J-Lo looked way better. You know why? Adrenochrome. You know what that is? He was talking about Epstein Island, so we got to go there. That's like the life force that you get from drinking the blood. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? That's what she did. I'm young and beautiful forever. Her ass got smaller over the years, though, for some reason. Then her ass gets smaller, the BBLs just get bigger. You know, it's regular now. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you look like a camera phone from 2005. Back then it looked good, but like compared to now, you know, everything is relative. It's a beautiful audience, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look good. Y'all look familiar. You know. No, I mean, no, I'm just saying, just in general. You know, I ain't even looking at y'all. I'm looking over y'all, man. I told y'all that. Right now, it just looks familiar, though. Like, it looks, y'all all look like extras from Cheers. Making a way in the world today takes everything you got. You know how you don't know the lyrics, so you mumble a little bit? Wouldn't you like to get away? Help me out. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 boom. And you're always glad you came. Boom, boom. You want to be where people can see. You want to go where everybody does cocaine. You never heard that song before? You never watched Cheers? Elementary school? Oh, that's like our favorite song. You ain't that, listen, we's close in age. Don't be trying to play me. I feel like I seen you at Club 960 in 2005. Downtown Harvard. Fresh on okay, that's okay. Oh yeah. So you was more like 2011. That's when you was getting pop. Okay. The Russell. You was at the Russell downtown Harvard. The white folks have no idea what I'm talking about. Cheers, man. I'm doing better in life. Just within the past year, lost about 25 pounds. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the golf clubs. What you give about the golf? And he's up for the putt. That's a birdie. He's 2 under par. Let's let them go get their steaks first. Yes. Them steaks better be medium, or I'm quitting the show. Well done. You're like a hockey puck. She like that Wayne Gretzky. You know what I'm saying? She like that Alex Ovechkin. Hey, as long as it's juicy in the middle, you know what I'm saying? It's juicy in the middle. That's what she said. Not with no well done steak though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well done coochie, yes, coochie candy, well done, man. You gotta take it out the oven. Now I'm gonna get heckled by knives and forks right now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just joking, man. But like I said, no, it's what it is. Down 25 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Got myself like a nice, good full-time job with benefits. Got myself some life insurance. Finally, clap it up if you got some life insurance. Couple of y'all ain't clapping. You know, that's some bullshit. Life insurance is cheap. Some of y'all got 10 OnlyFans subscriptions with no life insurance. You got Husky, right? Oh, I had Husky for years. You know, when I used to do Instacart and all that, you know, I was trying to pursue the comedy or whatever, man. Got myself a grill job. Then I got like STD screened. It cost me $150. So now I'm using condoms. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the bill will make you more safe, is what I'm saying. Make you far more safe. I said $1 for no, $250 for all the screening. I didn't know the government, y'all taxpayers was paying my reckless behavior for the past 15 years. Until I got a real job, man. I'm not a UConn fan, but I do miss Husky. You know what I'm saying? I got myself some life insurance. Life insurance is something that we all need, you know. Until Elon Musk makes the nanotechnology to make us immortal, you know, we need that. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your loved ones. Obviously, you want to leave your family with something when you transverse to the next existence or whatever it is. I don't like to say death. I like to use more positive words in that instance. And also, life insurance is cool because, like, if you've lived a pretty average, uneventful life, you know what I mean? When you pass on, if you got a good life insurance policy, that's the only thing they're going to remember when you go, man. They're going to forget the fact that you always drink out the juice carton there, you know what I'm saying? Because you're breaking them off with a policy. They're going to forget the fact that you slept with your best friend's mother. I saw the videos. Was you breaking them off for the policy? And me, I'm happy I got my coverage because before I got my life insurance, the only thing I was going to leave my family was my PlayStation. And I don't got that many games. I got a real limited library. I got the game that come with the system. And it's the PS4, it's not even PS5. At least I can step my game up and get the new console. You gotta step it up in life. You cannot stay stagnated. That's why for the first time in 10 years, I got myself some new bed covers. I got myself some new sheets. Men don't give a fuck about new sheets unless they have a woman. The only reason why he got new sheets because of his woman. The only reason why y'all got new sheets because of you. The only reason why new sheets, woman. The only reason why new sheets because of a woman. If it was not for these beautiful women, y'all niggas would ride the sheets until the wheels fall off. We don't do this shit for us. We do it for the bugs. Fuck about no new sheets, man. But the gas prices is high. The tariffs is high. Donald Trump lied with the Doge money. I want my $5,000. It's war. Everything is expensive, man. Eggs still expensive. I love omelets. And I love breakfast more than I like bedding. So you know what I had to do? I got my sheets from the Dollar General, y'all. And if you know anything about them Dollar General sheets, they got a low thread count. They're very, very coarse. It's like you laying inside a bowl of shredded wheat. You need a pedicure just to get in your bed comfortably. Because if you got them corn chips feet in that shredded wheat bed you hop in, you're liable to cause a fire. I think that's how all the blazes got started earlier last year in Los Angeles. Some dude hopped in his shredded wheat bed with his corn chips feet, no pedicure. Half of Hollywood was gone, half of Hollywood is in a blaze. Definitely stepping my game up, man. Been with my lady for the past 22 months. That's more of the opera play. We don't go from golf to opera. I've been with her 22 months. This is the most faithful I've been in 10 months. Kidding, man. She's Puerto Rican, she'll stab me. And she's short. She's gonna jig my shins. She's gonna jig my shins. Go for the left. Even worse, Holyoke. That is Puerto Rico transplanted, you know what I'm saying? My lady's Puerto Rican, she's petite, and she's a professional lawyer. You know what that means? No, that's my life insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no coverage. My coverage is my lady. She give me an allowance. Kicked her kids out the will for me. That's what happens when you take them down and kick them out the will. You know what I'm saying? I love my lady, you know what I'm saying? She always cooking for me, taking care of me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I can't just go out indiscriminately and just eat all willy-nilly. It's almost like eating is cheating. I could have myself a snack tonight at the river. And once I get home, my girl gonna be like, let me smell your breath. Is that Chick-fil-A on your counter? Like, no. That's pussy. No. I won't cheat on her. Definitely not, man. That's my girl. She ain't good at cooking, man. Lying about that shit. She good at Costco. That's what she's good at. She got platinum membership. She is revolutionary with the rotisserie. You know what I'm saying? Miraculous with the microwave. She's the admiral of the air fryer. She's the admiral. I've been a man whore most of my life, though. For the past 20 years, 25 years, I've been a professional side dude. Until I met my lady, you know? And it's one of those things, when you go from just doing whatever you want to do, spreading your seed or whatever, you know what I'm saying, not paying that $150, $250 pay for disease tests because, you know, the taxes and Husky got your back. To go from that to just being with one person, you know, the thoughts are still in your head, man. We all get tempted. Y'all acting like y'all don't get tempted. He got his arms folded. He like chewing, like, don't look at me. Y'all, Jesus got tempted. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, he got tempted and got a pussy, though. You can't I'm gonna fold it to temptation. I can't help it. I gotta get these bums. I need to take the stress off my body. I need the coochie. God, he was tempted, man. He wanted to slap somebody. He ain't do it. So my thing I'm wondering is, how do we stay faithful? Y'all gotta answer this question because I don't want to get y'all in trouble, but how do we stay faithful in these situations of temptation? Like, what are some of the things that we can do? And it's all about the transmutation of sexual energy. A lot of you fellas, like, you know, at work, you got the work wife. She get you a little randy, she get you a little freaky feeling, and you want to do some freaky things to her, you know what I'm saying? You probably even got consent. She let you grab the booty cheeks every day. No, instead of grabbing her booty cheeks when you get horny, transfer the energy, grab your lady booty cheeks when you get home. You understand what I'm saying? You might have another one. You want to show off your region. You want to send her a dick pic, man. You know, show her what you working with. No, don't do that. Send your lady the dick pic when you get that temptation, man. Use your brain as a computer. You can do anything inside your mind and transfer it. You can use the desires of other people to transmute it to the person that you love, man. That's how smart we are. But y'all motherfuckers lazy and be cheating. Gotta be creative. You have to be extremely creative. Like, the other day, I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. But I was thinking about somebody else. Is that faith? Is that faith? You like whispered no? Nobody want to answer, is it faithful? Why? You said, as long as you don't know. Damn, this motherfucker. Grimy as hell. You know he got an extra cell phone buried somewhere. He got a Google Plus number. You know what I mean? Now, some people say that's not faithful because even though my body's in the right place, my heart is in the wrong place. And I can kind of understand that. I can kind of understand the sentimentality of that. Right? So let me entertain another scenario. What if by happenstance and God forbid I should happen to get caught up in the clutches of temptation? And I'm making love to another woman. I'm making love to another woman. I'm making love to another woman. But I'm thinking about my lady though. Is that faithful? Because my heart's in the right place. You just said.
Your dick's in the wrong place.
You're right. I gotta use that. That's funny. You ain't no comedian. I'm taking it. My heart's in the right place, but my dick's in the wrong place. I'm taking that. My lady hate that joke. She's the licensed carrier. And if that shit becomes true, 6 of y'all gonna be carrying me in a coffin, man. Oh man. But like I said, we going on 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. And like, how long y'all been together? Like 5? About 10, yeah. How long y'all been together? Yeah. 15 years? You know y'all been together 30, it's not lying. No, I'm just playing. 15, 5, you know what I mean? You just met on Tinder. How long?
It'll be 30.
30? Oh, clap it up for the 30. Clap it up for the 30, man. I feel like when you with somebody for an extended period of time, at least 2 years, and I'm acting like I got knowledge, but this is the longest relationship I've ever been in my life. But one thing I'm starting to notice is like you start to notice all like the little things that bother you about the person, the little like idiosyncrasies, like breathing becomes annoying for some strange reason. Me and my lady, we was on the verge of breaking up, man. We almost had to end it. Because even though she loved me, she adored me, she let me use that Costco card. She's not really skilled in the domestic region. My lady not skilled in the domestic area. She don't use no fabric softener on the laundry, yo. My clothes be coming out all crunchy and stiff. I be feeling like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. And this is gonna make the only other black person and probably Latinos upset. She only used one dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. One dryer sheet for 2. Black people use 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers, 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers, and she mixed the colors with the whites. I said, this is not the dream that Dr. Martin Luther had in mind. When it comes to mixing colors and whites, I'm the Grand Wizard of washing. I'm very, very racist. All my t-shirts was pink. So when you look at my underwear drawer, I look like the biggest supporter of breast cancer awareness. Love it up, man. I want to leave it for that, man. That'd be a stupid ass reason to leave somebody just because they don't use fabric. You could just literally just pour it in yourself, lazy fuck. Because like my ex, like she broke up with me like for the dumbest of reasons, like the stupidest reason in the world, man. My ex broke up with me, right? Because she wanted me to wait 90 days. Till it was time to, fuck! Till it was time to do the love thing. And I made it to the finish line, and when it was time to collect my trophy, when it was time to get my bouquet, she wanted me to use a condom. Ugh. I told her I can't use condoms because it fucks with my pH balance. And by pH, I mean penis hardening. Because I'm 47 years old. Condom is like cock, kryptonite. Whenever I put one on, I feel like a Vietnam veteran with both of his arms blown off from a dirty bomb. I can't salute. My sex soundtrack is. She gave me the dishonorable discharge. So it's a good thing we broke up because that motherfucker was filthy. She was so dirty, whenever she got out of the bathtub, it looked like Saturn. You get it, man. That's an astronomy major, you know? Because there's a ring around it, you know what I'm saying? You get it? She had like Star Wars towels, R2D2 toothpaste. May the force be with me. That's not the reason why we broke up. That ain't the reason. The reason why we really broke up because she's a younger lady. I'm an older man. At the time, I was 42 and she was 29. And I just still got the same drive that I had when I was a young man, like some of y'all cats in the back, man. When I was in my 20s, I had the sex drive like a push-start engine on a 2026 Porsche. 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Beating out the cops. Breaking the speed limit. Risking life and limb. Running red lights. Freaks! There's some nasty motherfuckers over there. You know what running red lights means? Yo, freaky ass. No, you was talking about having anal sex with a dude with a strap on. It's sex on a period joke. That's what that means. Use the Dollar General towels, though. The Dollar General towels have a low thread count. They only cost $2. Now, 47 years old, my sex drive is like the crank start engine on a 1920s Model T box Ford car, 0 to 60, never. Foreplay for me now is like this. From the radio. I start this old ass shit up again, man. Hey, Cialis, Viagra, Honey Pack. He's in the army now, yeah, the army. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy from Company B. Thank you. That's the soundtrack to my dick. Because I said I'm 47 years old. I'm happy. a lot of times, black people don't be living that long. Especially black males. You see, it's only 2 of us in the room, and maybe like a 0.5 of a woman, I'm not sure. Because between diabetes, police brutality, child support, and the COVID vaccine, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities start to change. When I was young, I used to want to get some sex. Now that I'm older, I just want to get some sleep, man. I don't need pussy, I need pillows. I don't need the booty, I need the blankets. I don't need titties, I need Tempur-Pedic. Sex goals change when you get older. When you're young, it's all about the orgasm. When you're a man over 40, peeing after the orgasm feels better than the orgasm. Because y'all young cats don't know about that shit, but nowadays, you know, when I make love to my lady and I should reach the climactic regions, I'm like, ooh, baby, that was good. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. With the crust cut off. Honey wheat bread. But when I pee after that shit, I'm like, I'm like, baby, could you do that thing that made me pee after I came? It feels so wonderful. I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. Newports, box 100s. Get strange injuries when you get older too, strange injuries. Like 2 weeks ago, I tore my ACL playing basketball. In my dreams, man. I hit the game-winning shot, Curry. Now I gotta take ice baths instead of bubble baths. Using Ben Gay like it's lotion. Going on my day smelling like a hospital bed. Hospitally fresh. But I realized I was getting older when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of a pastrami Reuben. Fuck you. For those that don't know, that's an old school sandwich with old school ingredients. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Islands, sauerkraut, that's convalescent cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with a tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is beautiful. And if they could bring her back to life, I would make her my boo-boo. Because Blanche got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the world and you sound wonderful. Your heart is true. You're a... Give it up for Dolly Parton. Give it up for Miss Dolly Parton. She sounds like the lady that's singing. That was good, man. It's like having a country concert now. Fuck the jokes. Blanche was gorgeous, man. Blanche the reason why I love older ladies. I'm not talking 10 years older. I'm talking AARP. Because older ladies, they don't play no games. They iron your suit, read you a bedtime story, give you some of them soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin cookies. You ain't never had cookies until you had grandma's soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin cookies. I want to meet a lady so old, if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to fraternity immediately. Summa cum baby. Now, like, my lady 47, but she can still have children. You know what I'm saying? I think I can make children, but you can't mix 47-year-old eggs with 47-year-old sperm. You're gonna get elderly children, man. The baby gonna come out crying like Joe Biden. I need some milk. Let me sniff your hair. It makes me feel. Baby gonna come out born with a full set of teeth and a receded hairline, like Morgan Freeman. And I was in the womb for 9 long months. The doctor put the forceps on my head, pulled me out. work for this propane company. I deliver like chemicals and stuff like that. And over the winter, I was working in Brattleboro, Vermont. You ever heard of that place? Mm-hmm. Brattleboro, Vermont. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful. A lot of mountains, trees, and architecture. You know? And they're known for cold weather and maple syrup. So you know what that means? The women are very thick and hairy. You know? And it's almost like, it's so beautiful. It's like Christmas card, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a Christmas card. It made me realize, ain't no thugs in Brattleboro, Vermont. You ain't never seen a thug on a Christmas card at all. You know? Imagine like a Christmas tree with some Timberlands on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But then just as I said that, I was driving down the street and I saw this brother walking like with a bucket hat, a book bag, and some baggy jeans. And I thought to myself, that dude's in witness protection. He is not there by choice. He don't got no business being there. It is by court order. You know what I'm saying? He snitched on the entire organization. So we know one thing's for certain. He's eating pancakes every day with his big booty hairy wife. They got matching flannels and Subarus. Whenever I'm in like a room where it's like majority Caucasians, I feel like I have to pronounce the word ask with 3 syllables. Ask with 3 syllables. You know? If I don't pronounce ask with 3 syllables, y'all gonna judge me, man.
That's better.
What, ask is better?
It's easier.
It's easier? You definitely from the South. That is definitely Dolly Parton reincarnated, even though she's still alive.
Don't even count.
I mean, don't do that for your husband. And I got a wife. Don't be doing that. She was playing with the girls. They was jiggling. They was jiggling, baby.
I have said I am not.
Oh, you sexy. You doing your thing. You be doing yoga and all that. The Pilates. Sexy ass older woman, man. I gotta turn my back. I'm sorry.
I'm a Nana of 5.
So you tried to shame me for saying older woman, but then said you're a grandmother at the same time? I remember like with Rick James on the Dave Chappelle skit. I don't remember putting my feet on his couch. Yeah, I remember putting my feet on his couch. Like, what the fuck just happened just now? She just contradicted herself in 5 seconds. That shit crazy as hell. Like that literally just happened. That's fucking awesome. I love that shit, man. Cocaine is definitely a hell of a drug. It's definitely a hell of a drug. Try this one. I'm gonna get a little. I might forget a little bit freaky, a little bit dirty, a little bit.
Love it.
You sure? Because that look like y'all Amish in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all on y'all rum springer right now. You know what the rum springer is with the Amish? That's when they take a sabbatical to be whores. They smoke and have sex with people, and then they come back to Jesus. Like every religious person on earth. I'm glad I got my lady, because I would always just go through dry spells. When I go through dry spells, I get desperate. And I don't drink Jack Daniels no more, so I'm not picking up prostitutes. You understand what I'm saying? But like, and this is before my lady. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm not cheating. You know what I'm saying? Only in my head. You know? Yeah, 23 months. Exactly. I hooked up with a butch lesbian. Stud! Pull that! Y'all think that's possible? Y'all think because they don't like men or dress like men, they don't sometimes get an itching for the dickin'? Some of them chicks be having babies. They don't all have husky coverage. And get artificial insemination. Some of them chicks be taking dick. I remember it was this Facebook meme, right? And it was a stud on the basketball court. She just had a wife beater on with the belly out. She was just chilling, like, you know what I'm saying, waiting to shoot hoops. And then her homeboy walked up on her. He was like, yo, Lex, what happened? She was like, I was drinking with my niggas. Fucked around and got your boy pregnant. You can't sleep on a stud. Like, to me, stars is, it's you know, somewhat of a fetish of mine. Because I see them like a pineapple. You ever look at a pineapple, got that rough, hard exterior? They got the spikes on top, because, you know, a lot of studs get their head shaved on the side and they get it dyed, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like very similar. You peel back those layers, it ain't nothing but a bunch of sweet feminine goodness on the inside, man. Very delicious. Plus, like, a lot of them are more givers than receivers. They're more givers than receivers. Well, wait, say it with me now, because I know you think I'm talking about you butt fucking. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I know that's where your mind went. No. So it's not as used. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little more, it's more, you know what I mean? It's more tight down there. You know what I mean? And like, if you ever like wanted to go like hiking in the forest, but you was afraid to do so, you know what I mean? Like studs, they not really known for shaving too much. So if you want a simulation of the jungle, you know what I mean? Having sex with them is kind of similar to that. It's like your dick is the machete, you know? Bush is literally the bush. It's like, I'm searching for the pleasure. I'm searching for the pleasure. That's your dick chopping up the grass. I'm searching for the pleasure. Oh shit, that's the wrong hole. It's a steak hole. So I'm about to have sex with this stud, right? And right before we had love, she put on a strap on. And she said, bend over, motherfucker. I want to go first. And I was mad offended. Because that shit was white. And it was bigger than mine. I said, how dare this woman bring this 4-inch abomination to the bedroom? That's the thing I don't understand about some lesbians. Not all lesbians, some lesbians, because they claim they don't like men, right? But they use toys and apparatus on themselves and others for pleasure that resemble penises. If I was a lesbian, I would not want my toy to look nothing like the male genitalia. Fuck that. I would want my toy to look like a tongue, a fist, Wanda Sykes afro, anything not related to the male parts. That's why gay guys got it figured out. That's why we got it figured out. Because you're not. I say we. I fucked up, man. That's a Freudian slip. I'm a method actor. That shit's not real. But that's what gay guys got it figured out, man. Because you'll never see two dudes put on a fake vagina before they have sex. That shit would look ridiculous, man. Because you imagine two dudes about to do Netflix and dicks, and right before they have love, you're like, chill, player. You don't even need no condoms. I got these pussy pull-ups. Shit would look ridiculous, man. It'd be all bulky and like a pamper. This motherfucker look like Tommy from Rugrats. Take me there, I wanna go there. Make a wish, close your eyes and count to 5. That's for the urban folks in here. All I'm saying is, if you're a lesbian, you claim you're a lesbian, but you use toys and apparatus on yourself and others that resembles penises for pleasure, that's like saying you're a vegan, but you eat celery that tastes like sausages. It's vegetables, but deep down, we know what you crave. You want that beef, man. You want that beef. You want that meat? Okay, I'm sorry. Kill me. I got something for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some history. Some 90s history. Y'all remember singing RuPaul? You better work. You know, RuPaul was not the only really tall, famous gay guy during the 90s. RuPaul was not the only really tall, famous gay guy during the 90s. It was another one. But a lot of y'all that was around, old enough to remember, y'all missed him. But I know exactly who he was. I knew it the instant I saw him on TV. Y'all wanna know who it is? Just waiting for That's you want to know who it is? Remember, well, he's still alive, but Montel Jordan?
Ooh, really?
Remember Montel Jordan? This is how we do it when it's Friday night and I'm feeling alright. But that's not what made him gay. That is not what made him gay. I have been singing for 40 years of my life, and one thing that I have learned is that in order to get the notes out, you got to be a little bit extra and fruity with your expressions. Like there was a band in the 80s called Ready for the World, and they had that one famous song, Let Me Love You Down, you know what I'm saying? Down, you know what I'm saying? Down, I couldn't get the note out, down, unless my wrist wasn't back, down, and my toes wasn't pointed out. Oh, this is one for the white folks. In the 90s, they had this band called Oasis. They had this song, today is gonna be a day that I'm gonna love from you. You know what I'm saying? I could not get the note out unless you. I could not get the note out, you. I don't remember anybody. I could not get the note out, you. Don't you know? I could not get the note today. I could not get the note out unless my fingers was like this and I was like, you. That's not what made him gay. The part I realized he was gay was the part he was rapping. Because he was like, once upon a time in 94, mom tell me no money in life, she was slow. And all they said was 6'8", he stood. And people thought, I said, this dude got a husband, because ain't no way in hell you wagging your finger while you spin your bars like that. I'll be thinking to myself, what if that's a joke that take me to the next level? What if that's a joke that make me famous? What if that's a joke that put me in the game? I'm at the Barclays and I'm killing it. But Montel Jordan standing in the front of the audience, staring at me, mad as a motherfucker. And then he confronted me backstage. This dude is 6'8". He will whoop my ass. You was talking all that shit, nigga. I'm looking over you like I'm looking over the balcony, bitch. You know how embarrassing it would be to get beat up by a dude that probably got a pink microphone? And some bedazzled boots? And after you finish fucking me up, this is how we do it. Got him. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Whoa. That shit would be embarrassing, man. I was kind of nervous to do this show, you know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm a bigger guy, I don't like confrontation. I'm always concerned about the thugs that's gonna be there. And I heard there was a lot of thugs in Wethersfield, Connecticut. There's a lot of thugs right here in this room too. Especially like right here, y'all thugs. But y'all thugs look weird, y'all look strange. Y'all look strange though. Y'all the type of thugs that are like steal my identity but didn't improve my credit. And there's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go from 500 to 800 in one day. It's gonna raise some red flags. My black ass gonna get thrown in prison, and prison's not a good look for me. Because in the streets, I know y'all thought this. I look like George Foreman. Fuck you for laughing. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. For those that don't know, that's Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. She has a bald head, big booty, light skin, just like me. In prison, we're practically identical twins. And you don't want to be Amber Rose's twin in prison, playboy. You will become the main course. That's like being beef patties around Jamaicans. That's like being spaghetti around Italians. That's like being cats around Asians. See, I'm laughing, some of y'all moaning and groaning, and you definitely judging me. But we know for a fact the meat texture on the Chinese food is different.
What?
The meat texture on the Chinese food is different. You thought that was General Tso's chicken? That's General Tso's kitten, man. And when you eat it too fast and you burp, you go, meow. And I know that sounds kind of racist, but I have not seen any Asians in the room, and it is okay to talk shit about folks if they're not in the room. I learned that from white people. Because I feel like racism is therapeutic. I feel like racism is necessary. I feel like racism is as much of an American pastime as apple pie and baseball. I'm not talking about disenfranchising anybody. I'm not talking about harming anyone. But like, if somebody's like a jerk to you at work, or they like cut you off in traffic and they're not of your ilk, you're gonna want to say a few choice words. And if you don't say it, keep it bottled in, it's like poop. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. It builds up in your body. If you don't let it out, you're going to get sick. So take a shit at home, say the N-word at home. Now that I gave this man permission to say the N-word at home, if a black person pisses him off, he's going to say it so much it's going to sound like the music at the beginning of Pulp Fiction. It's going to be Do you think Marcellus Wallace is a bitch? And I will rain down with fire, anger, and fury, and you will know my name is the Lord when I bring my vengeance upon thee. Samuel L. Jackson be yelling for no reason. You imagine that Wendy's? I like a Baconator with extra meat patties, a Frosty, the white kind, and I want extra salt on my french. Like, shut the fuck up, man. We're just trying to have lunch. Jesus Christ. We're just trying to get our grub on, man. This is ridiculous, man. Now, I got so much stuff, man. You know what? I'm going to get into it. I'm about to go in. The world, you know what I'm saying? The world is crazy, man. War, you know what I mean? Crime and stuff, you know. A lot of weirdos out there doing crazy things, taking the lives of innocents. Would y'all agree that terrorists are weirdos? Would you agree to terrorism? You gotta be a pretty strange, peculiar individual to blow up a bunch of innocent people based on a religious belief you can't prove, and your goal is to get booty in the afterlife. If you get real pussy, you ain't worried about that pussy. All I'm saying is, if it was an orgy before 9/11, both of those towers would still be standing. And you ever realize whenever you see the yearbook picture of a terrorist, they always have a look on their face like they just got caught masturbating in a public library? You caught me. Their face was a cry for help. They just needed a little bit of loving, man. I learned this word, incel. It means involuntarily celibate. It means they're too weird to get sex, so they get all this pent up testosterone and they want to blow people up because nobody want to blow big balls, man. But I got a solution. I got a way we can rectify the situation, man. It's hard for me to say this, but a lot of you ladies, y'all gonna have to swallow your pride and start having sex with random strangers. You might save a couple of lives, is all I'm saying. Now, every time I hear this, I lose the ladies in the room. I can hear the coochies collectively closing. I could never sleep with a stranger. That is beneath me. Bullshit. Some of you women have had sex with strangers during your college years when you wasn't legal to get free drinks. You can't have sex with a stranger that's a potential terrorist to stop acts of terrorism. Y'all some selfish bitches. If I had a pussy, I would be a hero. They would call me Mo Heroin. I would be saving the earth one dick at a time. But like, look at you N-word using at home motherfucker. You like you want to blow some shit up? Nah, fuck that. Take me to the bathroom, hit it from the back. You ain't blowing up shit because I'm blowing up your balls. I'm blowing up this racist balls. And I know that sounds kind of gay, but if I got to be a little bit sweet to save some American citizens, because you get different war medals when you're a war hero. The Purple Heart, Silver Star. I know you ladies love jewelry, so if you have sex with a terrorist and stop some terrorism, get the Crimson Cunt, Platinum Pussy Lips on an Olympic ribbon. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, ba-da, 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 ba. Yeah, I was talking about 72 virgins, right? 72. That's a lot of virgins, man. First of all, where did they get that number from? And I never slept with a virgin, but I can imagine that shit is extremely annoying. It's like, ouch, it's my first time. Slow down. Ouch, it's my first time. So you gotta deal with this shit for eternity. 3 women an hour for 24 hours for all time? Fuck 72 virgins. Just give me like 5 hoes, I'm good, man. 5 hoes and the honey pack will do the trick. They be shooting up all kinds of shit. They blow up all kinds of shit. They shot up a country concert. They shot up a techno club. They even blew up an Ariana Grande concert. And it made me realize one important thing. You could actually lose your life if you're a fan of shitty music. Step up your taste in your tunes. I can't see them blowing up the Doobie Brothers. Them motherfuckers is legends. He came from somewhere back in a long ago. Oh God, the music is so good. I was going to blow the place up, but I'd rather just dance with my machine gun. Say tell him and tell a fool, cause he's trying. I wonder why my terrorists sound Jamaican a little bit. Since when did Saddam Hussein become Usain Bolt? Now, right after 9/11, they had this saying: if you see something, say something. What if Donald Trump, as crazy as he is, come up with the law, if you see something, fuck something, meaning, if somebody like weird in the corner of the room, you know what I'm saying, looking all creepy and shit, it's your civic duty to notice that, take that motherfucker to the bathroom. No, don't kill him, make it do what it do. You have sex with that motherfucker. This is how dumb, this is the same dude that was talking about grabbing pussies. I can see him making up this law. This is how Donald Trump will come up with this shit. Listen, I know there's a lot of terrorism. I know there are a lot of strange individuals throughout the United States. But I have a wonderful idea. This is the greatest idea of all time. If you see an individual in the back of the room that obviously gets 0 guns, take them to the bathroom, have dirty Chinese sex with them. You will lower terrorism by 37%. This is not fake news. Let him grab your pussy. Grab him by the balls. Blah, 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 dum. Blah, 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 blah. You can tell who they voted for. What if Joe Biden was on board? What if like Joe Biden finally agreed with Trump? He was on board with that insanity. You see a guy in the corner of a room that doesn't get any trim. Come on, take him to the bathroom and have dirty woo-hound sex with him. You will lower terrorism by 37%. Bump, bump, dum. Bump, dum, bump, bump. Then he walked the wrong way off the stage and shit. What if Barack Obama was on board? I know. There's a lot of strange individuals throughout the United States. But I have a proposal. I have a way we can rectify the situation. You see, young lady, what you want to do is the Irish woman that's on her rum's finger with the sexy glasses. Take it to the bathroom. Drop your trousers. Put hot honey on your butt cheeks. Have dirty Iranian sex with them. And you will lower terrorism by 37%. Bump up a dump. Bump it up a bump bump. I got a bone to pick with men now. Fellas, give me a hoo-hoo. Did somebody say, like, what the hell?
What?
Did I hear a shit soon just now?
That was you.
That's the one thing I was confused about DMX, because DMX was hard. It's like, you got the bulldogs, but they go, arr, arr. Like a dog, the voice ain't matching the big ass dog. Fellas, we messing up. Fellas, we are having a hard time pleasing the ladies. Overall, we having a hard time, man. I looked up a statistic, and it said that men only make women come 3 out of 10 times. Overall, I'm just saying, for the whole planet, men only make women come 30% of the time. You know what I thought when I heard that, man? Those some Hall of Fame baseball numbers. She got that Pete Rose pussy, that Cooperstown coochie. They need to hang her panties up in the rafters and throw that Hall of Fame jacket over her shoulders like James Brown. This is a man's world. Women complain that men only make them come 3 out of 10 times. You know what that tells me? If you want to come more, you got to fuck more. 10 times equals 3, 20 times equals 6, 30 times equals 9. It is a numbers game. Stop being conceited and bust that coochie, boo-boo. Women complain that men don't make them come, but they seem to conveniently forget that men invented over 99.9% of all sex toys, including dildos. So the next time you're with your man and he inevitably fails, you have to reach for that toy as a backup plan. Just remember, we made that for y'all. We knew our limitations. As the old saying goes, if you build it, they will come. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know. That's crazy. Like 47 years old with no kids. Anything possible. I didn't meet my dad till I was 31. You know what he gave me? $200 in a handshake. And I ain't seen him in 15 years. So it's possible. I mean, like, by the time I'm 55, some 31-year-old gonna be coming at my doorstep. And then my mother always getting on me. She always pressured to talk about, Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m. I can't afford rent and hotels. My mother's a hater. This is preposterous, man. And that's the thing, like my mother recently got saved. My mother recently found Christ. So she's no longer fornicating. She no longer having sex in the house. So if she's not allowed to have sex in the house, nobody's allowed to have sex in the house. And it's some bullshit because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. You understand what I'm saying? My mother be sipping wine while watching T.D. Jakes, Tony Evans, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, why is you sipping wine while you watching church? She's like, what you talking about? This is the blood of Christ. This is the record from the Bible. This is the script. This is Ecclesiastes. This is no Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you drink a Pinot Grigio though. It's the wrong color, and bad enough, it's not even a bottle of Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio, you know what I'm saying? That Franzia with the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She gonna run out of wine, filling up her glass about, only God can judge. God is my only judge. That's the wine spigot sound. That's also the sound you should be doing when you please your lady feel down on you. My mother's ministry is preventing me from getting hold. My mother's ministry is cock blocking. She could be at the pearly gates right now, and the Lord would be like, Mrs. Scott, what did you do to deserve to get to the kingdom of heaven? I blocked myself from having over 1,000 thoughts. Now let me through the pearly gates, boo-boo, and I better get the big cloud on the west wing, extra puffy, extra fluffy, with the Netflix included. They got streaming services ahead. That's not the reason why I have no kids. I'm messing with y'all. The real reason why I have no kids is every time I get lucky and have sex with a woman, you know what I'm saying? The next day, I cook her like a nice little breakfast, and when she's not paying attention, I put a Plan B pill in her coffee. You know what I'm saying? With Bill Cosby like accuracy. Dolls. Steph Curry like form. Look at the wrist. Look at the nervous. And then my homeboy was like, yo, you stupid as fuck. Why don't you just use a condom? I said, cause she gonna notice the rubber floating in the cup, you dumb motherfucker. We know for a fact coffee does not dissolve condoms. I tried it with my ex. I almost choked that motherfucker to death. She was choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan, choking on a Trojan. Y'all gonna be singing that later. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Choking on a Trojan in her Folgers. Let me stop. I do need to have some kids. I have a couple more and I'm gonna let y'all go. I do need to have some children. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, till Elon make that technology, the only way we know how to live forever is extending our genes and our legacy. And if I have some kids, you know, like I said, I don't want to have the old ass Joe Biden baby, so I'm gonna have to have a side baby. My baby. I'm planning on being rich, so I'm gonna be able to take care of it though. But if I'm gonna have my side baby, I gotta go to Africa. I gotta have myself a child with a beautiful African sister. You wanna know like the main reason why I gotta go to Africa to have a child with an African sister? Because the infomercials in the 80s and the 90s, and Sally Struthers told me it only costs 25 cents a day to raise a healthy African black baby, man. That's only $7.50 per month. I can afford that. I pay more for Disney Plus. And I don't even watch it. Just like how I'm not gonna watch that baby. Hey, my dad never watched me. I'm following in my father's footsteps, which happen to be not so big because he's only 5'6". He has very little shoes. Now, glad I got my lady. This is my last one. I'm let y'all know. I'm glad I got my lady, man. You know what I'm saying? Because before I had her, I was real bitter. You know, I was watching a lot of Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? That's Andrew Tate for white folks, but pretty much the same concept. You know what I mean? And just kind of feeling myself and just having like these unrealistic standards. And I came up with this dating philosophy. You either adore me or ignore me. If I can give fellas any dating advice, yeah, thank you, my brain is locking up. If I can give any dating advice, like if the lady ain't all into you the very first day, let it go. Because when she really into somebody, she gonna show you that immediately. Just let it go. And when you got that mindset, and you got a pot belly and a bald head like myself, you're probably gonna die alone and be single for most of your life. But you still gotta shoot your shot. That's how you got her, you know what I'm saying? That's how you got her, You still shot your shot, man. That's exactly what I did. After a comedy show, I saw this beautiful chocolate sister, conservatively dressed, sitting at the bar, sipping on a martini, and I approached her gingerly and I asked her. I said, ma'am, I think you're gorgeous and I would love to take you out sometime. And she was like, well, you know, that's all well and good, but you know, I just gave my life to Christ and I'll only be dealing with a preacher or a pastor. I said, you'll only be dealing with a preacher? She was like, yup. I said, you'll only be dealing with a pastor? She was like, yup. I said, well, you know what? You came to the right place. I was looking at you. You was looking real beautiful, like a sexy chocolate Kim Kardashian. I'm going to take you to breakfast. I'm going to take you to lunch. I'm going to take you to dinner. I'm going to buy you those red shoes, that spaghetti strap dress, that Chanel perfume. The only stipulation, we got to go to the hotel and have some consummation, but we're not yet married, so it's really fornication. And if you have a baby, if you get pregnant, I'm going to catch the Holy Ghost. But then I say ghost, I mean ghost literally, because I'm not going to be in that child's life. My daddy wasn't there for me, so I'm not going to be there for that kid. I'm following in my father's footsteps. Yeah, that's my time. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. I'll be here tomorrow as well, rocking out. Got a couple t-shirts for sale if anybody's interested in the back. I got this one on my body. It is what it is. I got a bunch of these. And then I got these as well in white and black. Everybody need Mo Green. Bring back the music, DJ. I'm not a about the beatbox for the whole time. Is there no? Did Brian Boone leave?
Yes.
He left already.
I can testify.
Kick the music, DJ.
Yo, did you get the girl?
Who?
I don't know.
Oh hell no, I didn't get it. My girlfriend's Puerto Rican. She got chocolate. I ain't get it, man. Y'all have a great night, man. It was a wonderful time, man. I enjoyed y'all. Also got a cue card in the back. You can scan it for my socials and all. You know. Follow me. I've been doing this 12 years. I'm trying to get on. I'm gonna be headlining next month at Nick's Comedy Stop in Boston as well. If you scan that QR code, you can find all my dates. Thank you. Woo.
Thank you. Stay. Woo. Kicking. Good feeling.
Good feeling now. I think
You gotta get in trouble with like Diet Coke. I'm shocked that they weren't like, you know, buzzing around us.
I think I need to.